grease on my arms, old socket wrench, knuckles all scarred, black on white tee, radio hums on. Sun peaks inside, oil stains spread, dust in the fan, tires by the shed, rust blackened bolts, sweat stains my head. Bumpers hung low, steel on the floor, busted up shoes, call me a bore, smoke on my lips, scraps on the door. I'm fine in a grave. Oh, oh, yeah. V8 heartbeats, blood in my sleeve, tracks in the yard, eyes never leave. Work's all I need, no plans to leave. You see mess and you call it fate, but I know the peace I make you won't ever find in your polished mind. All alone on my own, spinning deep, turning slow. These greased up hands tell my story. Cold hits my face, mud on my boots, sky just turning, breathe the white roots. Sit in the quiet, wait for the light. No one around me, feels just right. Coffee and steam, old coat zipped, seats worn thin, callous grip, breathing is steady, heartbeat slow. Here in the silence, I let things go. Sun peeking over the pines, morning stretches out, pulls me in. Dawn breaks cold on the blind, and time don't matter now. All those miles and names, they drift and settle down. No preacher or judge ever told me where peace simple as that, memory lingers and old man gun. It's not about pride and on about gun. Same old comfort, me in the sun. It's not about pride, not about shame, just wanting a place where I feel the same. Watched a black SUV rattle down the gravel. City stickers on the window, lost already. Out pops a crew, patent leather shoes, checking their phones, chasing signal in the pines. Cooler's too clean, tent still bag bound. Forgot the matches, looking around. Fire pit cold, the moon riding high. Quiet laughter, I keep pouring rye. Smoke curls slow from my weathered grape. Eyes meet theirs and I hesitate. Call me what you want, I know what I know. Hands in the dirt, heart in the flow. You can call me what you want, but at least I know how to live. Saturday morning, creek soap and trouble brewing, coffee too thin. Cast iron weights, but they're hunting for Wi-Fi. Stumble through briars and press white tea. Swatting mosquitoes, cussing at trees. Sizzling pop, I'm cooking for one. Silence between us, then a hay meat song. Blank stares, wide eyes, bit on my pride shines. But I'm just fine. Stories you rhyme, jock on the herd. Ain't always pretty, but it sure ain't new. You can or call me what you want, but at least I know how to live. I know how. Origin rain band a 1 mile through. I ain't always pretty, go going back, man. Pocket knife, edge like a song. Show them how we tie a knot that holds on. All the old hands and the ways they survive. Some learn slow, some don't ever arrive. Call me what you want, I know what I know. Hands in the dirt, heart in the flow. You can call me what you want, but at least I know how to live. Boy, still in the night, wind in the leaves. Come sunrise, I'll still believe. Coffee's black in a stained white cup. Old alarm clock wakes me up. Work boots warm, but they'll get me there. Morning light catches my silver hair. Some folks look down their nose at me. but they don't know what these hands can be. These calloused hands tell my story. These calloused hands tell my story. Standing on factory floor, making steel behind that iron door. Sparks are flying, metal's been building something that'll never end. Every morning I punch that clock, keep on pushing through the shot. Each scar and every burn mark deep. The price of pride ain't never cheap. These calloused hands tell my story more than words could ever say. These calloused hands tell my story. Built this life the hard way. These calloused hands tell my story, and that's all I need today. City folk call me simple man. Never walked in my shoes, don't understand. Got my truck, got my simple home. Got everything that I've ever owned. Built up with overtime pay. Wouldn't have it any other way. These scars and burns, they set me free. Made a life that's right for me. You can judge me from your high-rise view, but I know something you never knew. The real worth ain't what you want, it's in the strength that you've been shown. These calloused hands tell my story more than words could ever say. These calloused hands tell my story. Built this life the hard way. These calloused hands tell my story, and that's all I need today. These calloused hands tell my story. These calloused hands tell my story. Porch swing creaking slow, sun setting just right. Screen door open, old hound at my feet. Sweet iced tea cooling down the heat. You loud speed up in chair, toes tapping to the yoke in the air. Traffic's hum just a ghost way out here. Tires in the dust, now it's quiet and clear. Crickets sing as the day disappears. Well, got everything I need right here. Oh, got everything I need right here. Moon hanging low, light on your smile. Mason jar spins on the rail for a while. You trace my hand just to pass the time. Firefly stripes drift, drawing slow lines. No silver watch or a dollar sign glare. Don't miss a thing, got you in this air. Oh, wind chimes ringing something in my ear. Got everything I need right here. Yeah, got everything I need right here. Let the whole world rush past, chasing thin air. Say what they want, I'll just sit right here. La la la. Oh, la la la. Got everything I need right here. Got everything I need right here. I was 10 years old, boots full of red dirt. Granddaddy laughed, said, son, let it stain your shirt. Neighbor boys drove by, hollering about my jeans. All patched up and faded, but I kept them clean. Mama hung laundry on rusted back line. Cows in the distance wonder why we stay. Cows in the distance and peace of my mind, they shake their. I'd spit in the dust, watch another sunburned day. Uncle Joe working callous hands on stone. You see that mud, boy, that's what we own. They rolled their eyes as I walk home alone. Back porch sitting with a wooden crate seat. It's quiet here and the quiet feels sweet. They point, they grin, say, how'd you end up here? But this ground keeps my feet. They call it mud, I call it home. Whoa, I call it home. On this land my roots have grown. I call it home, I call it home. Call it home. Walking past the creek, hear a truck go by slow. Out of town are speaking, calling us a sideshow. But the water is clear where the willows hide. Frog songs at night and stars open wide. Daddy split wood, kept the fire burning bright. Told me be proud of your dirt tonight. Some folks see nothing but fields gone brown, but there's more to see if you hang around. Left my name on the barn wall in paint. Old hound curled up, never needed restraint. This stretch of road they say is plain. Empty mailbox and the sky turning red. Quiet miles got them all in my head. They joke, they judge every fence and old stone, but this place is mine. I call it mud, I call it home. Whoa, I call it home. On this land my roots have grown. I call it home. Whoa, let them laugh and let them roll. I call it home. I call it home. Changing their tune, not much to see, but I smile at that moon. Here's where my story was written in clay. Ain't nothing they can say, ain't nothing they can say. They coming, I call it home. I call it love, call it love, I call it home. Oh, I call it home. Yeah. Boots on the gravel, never leading back. Saw blade morning shift whistle calls, dust in my lungs, paint peeling off these walls. Hands ache, knuckles rough and scraped. The world looks down, but I still stand straight. Rag tucked in my back pocket, wipe my brow. Nothing fancy about the way I do it now. Grease stains, work shirt faded blue. Got a line on my face for every year I push through. I catch your glance, see it in your eyes. You don't know this life, never tried. Yeah, my hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Running on faith and honest routine. Judge what you see, but don't know what it means. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. 10-hour day, 6 days a week. Don't say much, let the calluses speak. You talk big and you polish shoes, but you never walk crowded halls of this old school. Cracked skin, mud dried on my knees. You call it simple, I call it free. A blue sky stretches, nothing in the way. I cut my teeth on minimum pay. Look me over, say I could have done more, but I hold my head higher than ever before. So come a little closer, at the truth slip through. Both feet planted, I answer to you. Yeah, hands are dirty, but my conscience clean. Running on faith and honest routine. Judge what you see, but don't what it means. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Yeah, hands and smiles, conscious clean. No furry than hottest running sea. Judge what you see, but don't know what it means. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. My hands are dirty, my conscience clean. Granddad's watch passed down with time. Mama's old Bible, roadside shrine. You talk about honor, but you never seen the weight of a life built an in-between. Roots grab hold, I can't let go. What you call stubborn, I just call home. But my conscience is clean. Running on faith and honest routine. Judge what you see, but don't know what it means. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. But my conscience is slips, knuckles scrape, red runs with the oil. Socket set scattered, radio humming low. Your voice on the phone telling me I could do more, but down here peace presses in beneath engine roar. Got chrome grit in my palms and exhaust in my hair. Each nut and bolt a language nobody else can speak. Watch hands move not for praise, but to feel them work. Find calm in the clatter, building something strong for a week. These greasy hands moving more than you call me fancy degree. Bear the same greed of your tablets who watched you on the screen. Maybe you don't see it from your shiny seat, but I'm the one that keeps your world moving clean. Oh, you said the world's passed me by for some downtown plan, but you never seen rust open up like a wound, or coax an engine back from the edge with just a glance. Taste of metal on my tongue means the day's ending soon. I'm moved by instinct, feel the rattle through my spine. Your soft shoes never met a shot force cold truth. You chase comfort in your clever lines and clocks. I chase sunlight across my bay, grinning at the proof. These greasy hands know more than your fancy degree. Scars hold their lessons better than your memories. Fire in the belly and gasoline in the blood. I'm the rhythm turning under every hood. You can laugh about my boots, you can joke about the stains, but where were you the morning your car quit in the rain? I built this from rust and dust and old sweat pains. With every spin of this socket I've earned what I claim. These greasy hands know more than your fancy degree. Knuckles thick with knowledge you just won't believe. You can look down sure, but you'll need me someday. I'll be here with a ratchet, making sure wheels keep their way. Yeah, I'll be here, ratchet in my fist, grinning wide. Just let that engine turn, don't let it ride. Yeah, you and your black tie looking my way again. Laugh about the dirt on my jeans, but I see your tired grin. You say you never trade places, but I bet you would. While I stack these timbers, you wish you could. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Hard work for honest pay, you know what I mean. You count your numbers, I lay the beans. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. My hands are dirty. Every callus tells you how I earn my keep. Sun comes up and the world don't sleep. You shake your head, say I chose the hard road, but you trade time for money, buying what can't be sold. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Hard work for honest pay, you know what I mean. You count your numbers, I lay the beans. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. You've got words and you've got pride, but your handshake's soft, your suit fits right. Try to judge me, say I don't belong, but I wake up early and I go strong. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Hard work for honest pay, you know what I mean. Count your numbers, I lay the beans. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. Sat out on the porch swing, feet up on the rail. My neighbor's fire crackles, we're passing the same old pail. Kids racing bikes in circles, dogs barking up a storm. No one here pretends much, that's just how we're born. Mama's in her garden talking about tonight's stew. Old man Tommy cussing at his busted Chevy Blue. Pickup trucks and pop-tops, rust and pride to spare. You say you see a dead end, well I see folks who care. I see you smirking from your shiny SUV, but you don't know what this place means to me. In my double wide kingdom, where the pine trees lean aside, we're a patchwork band of kinfolk, just watching days go by. Double wide kingdom, painted up with Friday night. You can laugh at where I'm living, but I love my double wide. Bet you never had a cookout with a dozen friends next door, or caught a bass at sunrise from a tire on the shore. We fix things quick and dirty, yeah, duct tape's all around. We got 6 dogs between us, but the kids run this town. You show up uninvited, we'll hand you a plate, 'cause nobody goes hungry past the double wide gate. Might not fit your picture, but I promise on my pride, you never felt more welcome than the day you step inside. In my double wide kingdom, where the pine trees lean inside, we're a patchwork band of kinfolk, just watching days go by. Double wide kingdom, painted up with Friday night. You can laugh at where I'm living, but I love my double wide. They say it ain't much, but it's all I need. Every nail and ball means the world to me. So keep your punchlines, your polished view. This double wide kingdom's got room for you. Double wide kingdom, where the pine trees lean aside. Double wide kingdom, painted up with Friday night. Double wide kingdom, come and see it through my eyes. Yeah, I love my double wide kingdom, and I'll say it one more time. Double wide kingdom, 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 double wide kingdom. Button-down shirt, boots by the bed, wipe my hands on faded blue jeans. Saturday supper, pie on the stove. Small town nerves ride with me. Grew up fixing fences, white oak and pine. Practiced my handshake 100 times. Drove too slow down Magnolia Lane. Moon above, headlights dipped. pulled straight up to their painted porch. Tried to hide the dirt on my grip, silverware shining, polished like pride, nerves like thunder, nowhere to hide. Her daddy in a suit just sat and stared, questions with answers he didn't want. Spoke of investments, towns I'd never seen, nodded along, swimming upstream. Her mama's pearls and perfume filled the air. I caught her smile, soft and rare. Words started sticking after the salad passed. Laughed too loud out cold. Daddy called me Redneck, but your mama never knew. I would have bought you diamonds with these dirty hands of blue. Fuel for your fire, am I just a punchline? Your world in marble, my lined in pie. Looking back now, apron on a hook, this old house, it's still standing. I plant seeds, let the season spin, touched the land and made me. Came home empty but full again. Call me what you wanna know who I am. Your daddy called me Redneck, but your mama never knew. I would have bought you diamonds with these dirty hands of blue. That fire's still burning, can't change the truth. Gave you my all, got nothing to lose. Hit goodbye, then crickets sing in the dark. Roll down the window, I'm good with these scars. Stained up from shifting gears, coffee black, last $5 gone. Iron called me back for years till they cut it loose, turned the lights off. Left that badge in a box by the door, stepped out slow to the autumn air. Stumble home with silence roar, dog barking at the back porch stairs. La la la, feet in the creek at dawn. La la la, I'm coming back to where I belong. Ain't no shame in these muddy boots, grit in my hands, fire in my roots. Nothing fancy, just wild and true. Ain't no shame, ain't no shame in these muddy boots. Load the truck with worn old camo, bread wrapped tight in mama's rag. Creek fall rolls, crossbow ready slow, breathing in deeper than work ever had. Deer tracks run through my second chest, quiet hole in the sparrow's cry. Me and the pines in a wordless dance, rifle cold as a bluebird sky. La la la, these woods know my name. La la la, I'm proud of every step I claim. Ain't no shame in these muddy boots, grit in my hands, fire in my roots. Nothing fancy, just wild and true. Ain't no shame. ticking clocks, boss with his time. Towers and smoke steal the weight from my mind. But out here under sunrise, oh, I'm alive. There ain't no shame in these muddy boots. Grit in my hands, fire in my roots. Nothing fancy, just wild and true. Ain't no shame, oh Lord, ain't no shame in these muddy boots. La, la, la. Muddy boots. La, la, la. No shame, just the truth. Boots kicked in thick brown gas on my sleeve. Cracked hands on the wheel, letting old habits breathe. Got a laugh on my lips, headlights in the sink. You call this a mess, I call it something to keep. You watch from the porch while I cut through the drive. Dirt up to the fender, hauling load after 5. What you call trouble feels right to me. I just shrug and let it be. You say I ought to change, polish up my style, but that just ain't my way, never been worthwhile. The muddier the better, that's how I roll. Every scar on my boots, every rip in my soul. You can laugh all you want, babe, I'm never gonna fold. The muddier the better, yeah, that's how I roll. Yeah, muddier the better. Oh, muddier the better. Yeah, 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 yeah. Muddier. Stuff sticks to my name like dust on a sign. Hard living's a song, I keep it in line. Don't have to stay, but I hope you might. I ain't cleaning up just to make it right. There's grit in my laugh and pride in my scars. We don't chase shiny, we run with old cars. It's the cracks in the road where I find my peace. You see the dirt, I see release. You say I ought to change, polish up my style, but that just ain't my way, never been worthwhile. The muddier the better, that's how I roll. Every scar on my boots, every rip in my soul. You can laugh all you want, babe, I'm never gonna fold. The muddier the better, yeah, that's how I roll. I hear you talking, but I walk on through. You can't shame what you never knew. All you need little lines, they don't line up here. We're rooted in earth, let's make it clear. Muddier the better, that's how I roll. The muddier the better, deep down in my soul. You can laugh all you want, babe, I'm never gonna fall. The muddier the better, yeah, that's how I roll. Beach water, laughing boots on the dash. Tire shot, water flying as we splash. Bottle on the bench, 2 cups clang. Made wood, flying bird that hang. You tap my honey, yeah, driven, feeling proud. Rick Clay slip, slide down the hill. right next to you, grinning wide, both hands up, enjoying the ride. Ain't no shame, boots in the goo, gotta admit I like getting stuck with you. Hey, turn the trouble into something brand new. Slide through the mess, we make our own view. It's going down, I'm glad it's stuck in the mud with you. Laughing at the mess, boots ruling too. Spin out the wheels and paint them brown and blue. Every little bump just pulls us through. Baby, I'm glad I'm stuck in the mud with you. Your hair a mess, mud on your cheeks. Snapback had no need to speak. You passed me the flask, Winkins Way, flirting in a pit where the tough folks play. Helpless grin, trying to get free, but baby happier just sitting with me. Sun sinks down, sky's on fire. Truck ain't moving, but you light my fire. Phone's got no bars, night creeps in, but I just keep hoping this won't end. Right next to you, grinning wild, both hands up, riding like a child. Could walk it out, but what's the use? Baby, nothing's better than stuck in the mud with you. Turn trouble into something brand new. Slide through the mess, we make our own view. This going down, I'm glad it's stuck in the mud with you. Laughing at the mess, boots ruined too. Spin out the wheels and paint them brown and blue. Every little bump just pulls us through. Baby, I'm glad I'm stuck in the mud with you. Woo! Faded, steam on glass. You giggle softly, let this night last. Ain't in a rush, got nothing to prove. Moment like this, I got nothing to lose. You leaning close, kiss tastes like rye. All these muddy minutes rushing by. Fresh out of plans, but right on cue. Baby, I still wanna be stuck in the mud with you. Don't wanna leave, don't need no more. We found a spark where the play runs true. Long as I'm right here, stuck in the mud with you. La 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 la, whoa, stuck in the mud with you. La la la, stuck in the mud with you. Yeah ho, turning trouble into some brand new. Slide through the mess, we make our own view. This going down, I'm glad it's stuck in the mud with you. Laughing at the mess, boots ruined too. Spin out the wheels and paint them brown and blue. Every little bump just pulls us through. Baby, I'm glad I'm stuck in the mud with you. La la la, stuck in the mud with you. Stuck in the mud with you. Slinging boots out the door, sun peeking just so. Old truck, coffee, smoke, radio up I go. River's calling my name, cooler rattles in the back. Brother already there, laughing fingers stained black. Someone hollers from the bank, taillights disappearing fast. Muds flying everywhere, losing track but driving fast. The crickets and bassline hum, dirt swirling in the heat. Can't wash off the clay, stuck deep on my feet. Why does it feel so right out here? Ain't no shame in getting dirty. Hey. Yeah, come on. Sweat runs, boots stomp, hearts pounding steady. Hands in the air, don't know if I'm coming home. Tailgate crowd gathered close, old friends in the dust. Skin sunburned and peeling, this grit feels like trust. Mama's voice on the line says supper's getting cold. I say, Ma, can't you see I'm holding the world in my hold? Creek water shines like steel, dust crawling up my knees. Can't fake this feeling, wild and honest and free. Why does it feel so right out here? Ain't no shame in getting dirty. Come and get some. Narrow fire crackle, skin sticks to my shirt. Wind's got something to say, I'm hearing every word. Out here my daddy's field, phone signal barely yield. Simple ways, simple life. Nature's hymn cuts like a knife. World's spinning faster every day, but I found my way. Got mud on my boots and peace in my soul. It all. Got mud on my boots and peace in my soul. This dirt road leads me home. Stock market's rising, falling down. Tech world spinning round and around. But these pines still whistle true. Morning dew tells me what to do. They call us backward, call us slow, but they don't know. Got mud on my boots and peace in my soul. Found what matters, found it all. Got mud on my boots and peace in my soul. This dirt road leads me home. Social media screaming, credit score decreasing, rat race never ceasing. But I'm just got mud on my boots and peace in my soul. Found what matters, found it all. Got mud on my boots and peace in my soul. Me home. Slams into muddy water. Motor hum ripples out and settles. tackle box battered blue under my heel. Mosquitoes rising slow, near still as stone. Shirt sticks to my back, cooler sweats out ice. Passing time with a line, hand gripping tight. Far bank faded, nothing to see it. Just me and catfish waiting for a sign. Something out past the tree line. Can't tell if it wants to make itself known. Some things out on that water ain't meant to be explained. Some things out on that water ain't meant to be explained. Twilight leaking in, my eyes get wide. Crickets give up, frogs hush at once. Ripples dance in circles, far too bright. Feel the buzz in my teeth, words won't come. Drop dips for a spell, something lets go. Light splits and strips, silent but fast. Few those flashes, hush stretches out. Barely breathing, heartbeat way too loud. I hold real still, just old sweating hand. Not pressing down like it's got its own plan. Some things out on that water ain't meant to be explained. Some things out on that water ain't meant to be explained. Middle flash, bluish trace there, hanging wrong. Cooler turned warm, breath short and long. Can't move an inch, eyes pull me in. Tiny orbs weaving just above the skin. Thought of running, nowhere to hide. That light cuts through like a silver blade. Granddad used to mumble, you don't ask why. You shut up, haul in and thank the night. Cattails bow, water shakes, grain and haze. Bone rocks chill, can't trust my gaze. Someone's boots crunch clothes, ain't nobody near. Night ain't empty, friend is full of fear. Cast down, drawn slow, still don't know what I saw. Some things out on that water ain't meant to be explained. Some things out on that water ain't meant to be explained. Roll down that winding blacktop just to clear my head. Left behind the crowded bars and what the headline said. My phone buzzed twice, then faded with the evening air. Guess I'll find my peace right about anywhere. Sometimes the quiet shouts louder than noise ever could. I don't mind this distance, that's understood. Ain't no service out here and that suits me fine. No calls from the boss, no deadlines to sign. However, pines stretch up and the river runs clear. I'm breathing in freedom, 'cause ain't no service out here. Built a fire by the creek, just my old dog and me, skipping rocks, swatting bugs where I'm meant to be. Laughed at the stars, didn't answer when the world called. Turned out disconnection was no trouble at all. If you wanna join me, well, you'll have to let go. Leave your world at the edge of this country road. Ain't no service out here, and that suits me fine. No things or reminders, no thin dotted line. Out where the pines stretch up and the river runs clear, found peace in the silence, 'cause ain't no service out here. Maybe they think it's lonely, but I'm standing my ground. There's a million kinds of quiet, and I like how this sounds. Let them scroll through the noise, I got nothing to fear, just the call of the wild. Ain't no service out here. Ain't no service out here, and that suits me fine. No static, no message, just this life of mine, where the pipes stand proud and the water runs clear. Raise your hands to the wild. Ain't no service out here. No service out here. You said my family's nothing but trouble. Out in the pines we keep it double. Granddad's hands on the copper line, bottles cooling by the county sign. Mama worried daddy always gone, pouring clear light till the break of dawn. You wanna judge me, talk real slow, but you don't know what you don't know. Motor humming, sweat runs down my face. Swear you'd run if you took my place. Copper coal, secrets running my blood. Copper coal, secrets running my blood. You can call me outlaw, call me misunderstood. Copper coal, secrets running my blood. Yeah. Spinning out behind the barn, sheriff's headlights setting off alarms. Can't catch what you can't see, miles of back road, just you and me. Pass down recipes in a greasy hand, not in some book in this piece of land. Every jar tells a story hard and loud, to keep it moving, keep it proud. Midnight racing, ghosts right at my heel. You talk big, but you don't know how it feels. Copper core secrets running my blood. Copper core secrets running my blood. Yeah, you say it's wrong, I say it's in my blood. Copper core secrets running my blood. Yeah. Show you through the pine, teach you what we learn, one run at a time. Test the burn with a mouthful of flame. If you're too soft, you'll never know my name. secrets run in my blood. Copper coal secrets run in my blood. Copper coal secrets run in my blood. Copper coal secrets run in my blood. From the corner store side, guess my pick about front stands a mile high. Wrangler jeans worn out, dusty as the road. Callous hands from years of hauling heavy loads. They say I talk slow with a stubborn way, chewing on a toothpick, starting my day. I keep my windows down, let the outside in, and I laugh when they call me different, like that's a sin. Hemmed in by fences, but my field runs wide. I ain't hiding away, I just do things right. They draw their lines, act like they forget. I'm not changing yet. What you see is what you get. There ain't no disguise to fret. Take a look, don't second guess. What you get is what I am. Dinner on the tailgate, sun sinking fast. Some folks drive by, look shocked as they pass. Sunday morning, muddy boots on the step. Mama says grace while they shake their heads. I know what they think, but I ain't upset. It's my world spinning, no need to impress. They might never get the reasons I stay, but I never wanna live life any other way. Hemmed in by fences, but my field runs wide. Ain't hiding away, I just do things right. They draw their lines, act like they forget. I'm not changing yet. What you see is what you get. There ain't no disguise to fret. Take a look, don't second guess. What you get is what I am. For sure, never learn to pretend. Raise up my glass, you might as well leave, 'cause rough around the edges fits me just fine. What you see is what you get. There ain't no disguise to slipping. Take a look, don't second guess. What you get is what I am. What you see is what you get. Ain't no disguise to fret. Take a look, don't second guess. What you get is what I am. What you get is what I am. What you see is what you get. Ain't no disguise to fret. Take a look, don't second guess what I am. What you get is what I am. Y'all make me know it. You pull up in that shiny car, windows roll tight, asking where my shoes are, they fit just right. You laugh at my front yard, claim it's all a mess, but you don't see the pride behind the rust or the sweat. Sunday barbecues, whole family sprawled on broken chairs. The dog's in the truck bed, chasing off any cares. Gravel on the driveway, stains on the tee. Say it looks rough, but it feels just like me. You hold your breath at the chicken shack while you text your friend, but that's my favorite spot where good times never end. You call me looking for a high rise. You call me redneck, I call it just right. We make our own luck out here every night. You wanna joke about tractors, say it's all for show, but my old John Deere's how I learned to roll. Sunburned shoulders, calloused hands, ain't afraid of breaking down, I just learned to stand. Friday night football, lights from the high school field. You think it's small time, but that wind feels real. Mama's fried chicken, sweet tea out on the swing. We call it simple, but it means everything. Tastes bitter when you're sipping slow. Try some black coffee with a sunrise. Highway redneck, I call it real life. Born in this dirt, I ain't looking for a high rise. You call me redneck, I call it just right. We make our own luck out here every night. I hear the jokes, see the way you stare, but walk with me once if you dare. You might find grace in the mud on your skin, or a friend in a stranger. Let your heart begin. You call me redneck, I call it real life. I'm born in this dirt, I ain't looking for a high rise. You call me redneck, I call it just right. We make our own luck out here every night. Got my old truck parked out by the lake. Been coming here since I was 8. Daddy taught me how to fish right there. Simple life and I don't care. Some folks look down their nose at me, call me backward, can't they see? These boots ain't fashion, they're here to work. Every callus earned from this red dirt. And I know who I am, yeah, I know where I stand. Ain't never been ashamed, no, of this life I claim. Whoa, working sun up till the day gets old, living by the truth I've always known. County fair on Friday nights, Mama's cooking done just right. They say we're living in the past, but these roots of mine, they're gonna last. Sometimes I catch myself wondering if there's something more out there for me, but every time I try to change my ways, these back roads bring me home to stay. Bring me home to stay. Bring me home to stay. Ain't never been ashamed, no, of this life I claim. Whoa, working sun up till the day gets old. living by the truth I've always known, always known. Proud of every single choice I made, I ain't never been ashamed. Yeah.